makes me me, Supergirl.
Meet Robert Dubois, killed by Bloodsport.
I've got this.
They'll never see you coming.
National City is my town.
Supergirl, season premiere, Monday, October 9th on the CW.
Hey guys, Ben here and welcome back to another video on Supergirl Season 3 Episode 1, and today we're going to be talking about the trailer that you just watched for Episode 1. So I'm so happy guys, we finally got our first individual trailer since Comic-Con, so it's been a while, it's been like a month. And we finally got some new footage that hasn't been all compiled with the other shows, because it's kind of hard to break it down when all the different shows are there together, and it's easier when it's all just one individual promo each. So definitely expect some Flash, Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow, maybe not Legends of Tomorrow trailers coming soon, due to the fact that they already got their second trailer like last week at the Vixen thing, maybe 2 weeks ago. So this is awesome, I absolutely love this promo. Even though it was really short, I'm expecting short promos until we get to New York Comic Con, where we will probably be a few days before the actual releases of the premieres of each of the DC TV shows. We'll get a bit of an extended look at what we're to expect of the coming seasons of the CW shows. So get ready for New York Comic Con, because around then we're definitely going to be getting the last final trailer before we get episode 1 of each of the shows. So this trailer is really good, I really enjoyed it, I think the tone of it is very cool, and I think a lot of people who weren't very satisfied with last season would be very happy with this, and even people who were satisfied with last season who really liked it like myself, we're really happy about this. So everything's good, everyone's happy right now, it seems to be, so that's always a good sign. So in the first scene, we're going to be breaking it down. We get to see Kara walking through Catco, and obviously she's got her reporter clothes on, so maybe we can infer she was talking to James. And apparently a rumor has been going around that Lena might be dating James, considering we've seen them in a lot of behind the scenes photos together. So it does seem like their companies are working together, and that might infer that they might be having a relationship. So we don't know now, but that is just a theory that's been going around that I have noticed. So in the next shot, oh my god guys, I love these shots, and it's so well synced to the trailer, to the music. It's really good, and it's the iconic Supergirl rip the buttons, rip the shirt, and we see the Supergirl logo, so that just makes me even more hyped. I'm sure it makes all of you guys hyped for Supergirl Season 3 Episode 1 and what's to come in the future. First off, I want to point out the layout of the trailer is actually very nice. I know it's not very good quality because TV Promos DB did record it off of the TV, obviously, because they record the promos from TV, and the officially released online ones are actually better quality from the CW, so that is why the quality is a bit shaky in some of these photos, and it's quite hard to make out, so I had to enhance some colors and also some brightness in it and the contrast. But I gotta say, I really like this red Supergirl logo and this sort of atmospheric, like, multicolored smoke in the background. It brings a really good omnicity to what the trailer is, because it's a pretty dark trailer. Some bits are more light, but a lot of this trailer is shot in the nighttime and it's very dark. And Supergirl, as I'll talk about a bit later, doesn't show much emotions in a lot of this, because remember episode 1, she's still going to be depressed after Mon-El has left, so she thinks Kara Danvers was a mistake. Remember that trailer? So I really do like the red Supergirl logo, and it does seem like that is the way of saying that she's not herself. So in this trailer we get to see the look at our first villain for the season. So this is just a villain who's going to be in one episode, and his name is Bloodsport, so I can't actually pronounce his proper name. I don't want to get it all wrong, I would definitely get it wrong, so I'm not going to say it, but he's called Robert, and I'm not going to say his second name. And I will quickly give you a short explanation as to what his character is and what he is in the comics. So Bloodsport is a supervillain who uses high-tech guns and weaponry with kryptonite bullets that are teleported into his hands, and he is actually from the Superman comics. He's actually hired by Lex Luthor in the comics to kill Superman. So that is just a brief summary of what his character is, and obviously in this he's going to be attacking Supergirl and National City. So we get to see a few shots of him and a few shots of what he's going to be doing in this episode, and I feel like he actually does come into the creation of Rain, so I will go on to that in a minute. But we actually get to see this really cool shot of him, and we can see with his high-tech weapon right there, it's like a pole. That's the best I can describe it, and it's generating electricity, so it's pretty high-tech considering it's more than just a taser. It's like a flipping electrocuted pole. Like, That's pretty cool. Okay, so I really look forward to Bloodsport in this episode. And then we get to see a shot of Kara, and as you can tell, she's not happy. She's barely showing any facial emotion. She's very stale. And I think Melissa Benoist is doing an awesome job in these trailers that we've seen so far, acting as if she's depressed, because Melissa Benoist is such a happy person in real life, and Kara Danvers in the TV show is normally so happy. So I do look forward to seeing this depressed version of Kara, because it's just such a different perspective on the character that we actually know. Moving on to the next scene, we do actually get to see a scene where we get to see like some sort of earthquake. Well, it's more than an earthquake, obviously. It's some sort of device that most likely Bloodsport is using, and so the floor is like cracking apart and there's civilians. We do actually get to see Rain, and this is like the third time we've seen a shot of Rain on the actual trailers, and I really do look forward to her because she's going to be the main villain in the season, but also she's going to be very different. We know she's going to be with James and Lena and Kara before she actually turns evil and before her alter ego Rain takes over. So she's actually called Samantha March in the TV show, and she actually does have a daughter, and I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the scene where the missile hits the Girl of Steel day, because if you didn't know, behind the scenes we've seen a massive Girl of Steel banner, and it's Lena Luthor showing her appreciation to Supergirl by creating this day, much like the Flash Day in season 2. So it does seem like the missile has actually hit, because I'm pretty sure they said it was a missile. You know, to create CGI, most likely they have something like a projectile actually falling. They would probably do that to make it easier for the CGI people to CGI the missile after. So I'm pretty sure it's the missile, and there's definitely some smoke around, so I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the scene where the statue actually maybe might topple on Ruby March, who is her daughter, and I'm pretty sure, and Rain reveals herself to have powers. She didn't actually know that she actually has powers and that she's an alien, but she looks very human, so I do really look forward to Odette Annable, and I think she's an amazing actress, so yeah, let's go for that. And in the next shot, we do actually get to see my favorite shot. We get to see Alex in the rubble, and we do actually get to see Alex, and she's looking very aware. She's turning around in the trailer, and good on you if you spotted this, because look in the background, we can see a Girl of Steel statue. Like, we've not had that for the Flash, Arrow, or anyone. We've only had that for Heatwave, which was like a funny thing when they went back in time, and then in the future he had a statue made for him. We actually do get a very good look at this Supergirl Girl of Steel statue, and it looks awesome, I gotta say, and it's very realistic of her character and what Melissa Benoist looks like, and it's also really cool. I really like the material. It's very shiny and like chrome looking. Yeah, I really look forward to seeing them unveil the statue, because it's going to be awesome seeing the statue up in National City. So then we get a reused shot of obviously her sliding under Bloodsport's shot, and then we also get to see her at the end while she's taking out a truck. So finally, I wanted to say this logo is just so cool. I told you earlier, I really like this use of the red around Supergirl and how it's very dark, and this symbolizes sort of her state of mind in episode 1, and I feel as if it's really cool, and I think the motion design people and the graphic design people have done a great job in this trailer. So anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this video, and this has been a longer video because it's a trailer breakdown, so expect some more trailers within the coming weeks as we get closer to the DC TV shows returning. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.